Welcome to Novatore Mission Executive, monthly live conversations with women leaders who share their journeys, strategies, and lessons for growth. Some of you are now watching us live. Many will watch the recording or listen to this episode on Spotify or YouTube. Remember to ask your questions in the chat, and we will answer them either now, during the conversation, or after. Today's guest, Inga Korneliusa. Inga has led across industries and countries, from local banking to international sales. Today, she's sharing lessons, risks, and strategies that built her confidence, influence, and networks. In the next hour, you will hear stories and insights you can use to grow your own leadership, starting now. Inga, welcome.
Thank you so much. Very warm welcome, and it's my pleasure to be here. It's great to be a part of Novatore Club, by the way. So it's an amazing community. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being an active and engaged member. We really appreciate you.
Thank you.
Inga, currently you are a regional director of sales at Radisson. Previously, you worked as head of sales in Avis Budget Group. Then you were a CFO and business controller there. Previously, corporate banking at SEB. Your community and volunteer roles include volunteer leader at AmCham, leading the HER initiative. You are active in BNIs. You are a trustee at International School of Riga. Your family roles include mother of teenage twins and a cat. You are also a wife. And there are many things I could continue where you wear so many hats at once. I'm truly impressed. How do you do it all? And what should we know about you that is not written in LinkedIn?
2 cats, by the way, twins as well. So yeah, twins and twins. So
wow. 2 sets of twins.
Yes, exactly, 2 Abyssinians. And what else? Together with my daughter Marta, we try to lead our own project. It's when we have time, both of us, then we sit together and we are recording short interviews where Marta is telling different kind of topics. For example, to whom you don't know, my Marta, she's visually impaired, and but she's like in a regular school and a music school, and then very active kid, a teenager. And sometimes people have questions which we don't understand, but actually very logical questions. And then we came to the conclusion that we need to talk about that more. For example, people are calling to me asking when we can call to Marta when she's back home, or can you tell Marta something? And I'm like, can you text her? And then there's always a silence, like people text her, and it's quite illogical, if you're visually impaired, how I can text you, right? So, but actually our tools allow the visually impaired people to navigate their computers, phones, everything. So they can text, they can send you audio, they can send you emoji. So, and we decided that we need to talk about that. So we just introduce society that, how Marta is using tools, or how she perceives the world, or how she understands colors, or how she understands what is beauty, and, that kind of short videos. I think this is one of the projects which I would like to continue to run with her together. So, and yeah, this is my, a part of the job journey.
Thank you so much for doing it. I have seen those videos. Where can people watch them?
Usually they're in my Instagram and Marta's Instagram as well. I'm sharing them in LinkedIn. We did a mistake actually from the beginning. We started them in Latvian, but then when we started to post them, and we made some several recordings, cut it in short, nice videos. And after I started to post them, people started to write me, what are you talking in Latvian? So because actually community which is following me in LinkedIn and in Instagram as well, they're not all Latvian, so they are English speaking. So, and we need to continue in English. So after the summer break, I promise we will come back again with Marta and continue with our short videos.
They are
I
very
don't know, maybe we
interesting.
should put them in YouTube, but I don't know, we are not there yet, so we are
Yeah,
getting there.
yeah. Who knows? I think Instagram and LinkedIn is fair enough for now, but of course, having them on multiple platforms maybe is more convenient for other people. YouTube is usually for longer videos, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know so, but again, if you have any questions, what you want to know about
Yeah.
visual impaired life, let us know so, and we will be happy to share our stories.
Right. Okay. Thank you so much. And also on YouTube, yeah, Regina, thank you for writing in the chat. YouTube also has shorts. It's like stories,
Mhm.
reels, TikToks. So it's also, of course, the shorts now have been introduced. Talking about your international audience that follows you, that is a good segue to actually the first part of the interview or the questions that I have prepared for you. You have had quite an extensive career leading across cultures, studying, working, living with many cultures. And you began your career journey here in Latvia, right? So you began in
Yes.
corporate banking and finance. Looking back at it, what drew you to this field?
I was in SEB Bank for 11 years, and I came right after the university, after my bachelor degree. And you know, at that time when I started my banking career, I was a junior credit analyst. And at that time, it was, I don't know, the banking was quite popular because you could see how you can develop things. I mean, even later being a corporate executive, so meeting customer and starting to discuss the project, which is only idea, not even a business plan yet on the paper, and later going through the credit committees, approval processes, money withdrawals, constructions and everything, and then later when you cut the strip, and voila, you have, I don't know, a house or a retail or shop or whatever, and it's working, it's generating the money which you've received or, forecasted in the budget. It was amazing feeling. You can see how you can change things. So how you can build, I don't know, the city and how you can contribute to the city, to society, to something big. I mean, this was amazing. I don't know how it is now in banking, probably, the same. And we have another financial institutions who are financing now different kind of projects. But at that time, it was, amazing feeling doing something big and implementing this project.
Right. If someone who is listening to us is from banking, then you can let us know how it feels now. And what was your bachelor? Was it related to finance?
It was, yes. It was related to economy and finance. Correct.
Okay. So what do you think, what were the skills that shaped you early on, your early career, or even the times at SEB? What were the skills that put you forward?
Skills, I think it's a, set of skills what you have from the bachelor degree, like so your knowledge and not so maybe lack of experience because you're coming to the new employer. But I think the values what SEB shared from the beginning was very important, so that you should be very precise with any business plan, with any project that you come to credit committee and you present. You should know the numbers, you should understand the process. You cannot be very general, so everything should be precise. You should be open. If you don't know, you should be honest, saying you don't know. You should know this information or you will come back. And I think to build the trust, to be knowledgeable and to be professional what you're doing and hardworking, I think it was the skills and value sets which we had at that time.
Right. And you've moved across the industries from finance to sales to marketing and also across cultures. You studied abroad, you worked abroad. You'll have to help me naming all the countries and cultures you have worked with. Tell me a bit how it went and what's the leadership lessons you took from that journey?
I changed finance industry to corporate. I moved to corporate, and when my banking colleagues after 11 years got to know that, they always were making jokes that now I'm moving to the dark side. So, and I love this dark side. It's amazing. The corporate world is amazing. Regarding the leadership skills in countries and cultures, I would say that the most important is to understand your people, to understand the culture. So each, maybe Southern Europe, Turkey, different from Scandinavia and Baltics. So I can give you an example. For example, you cannot call just to Turkey, for example, and say, hi, can you just send me the report? Which you can do actually in Baltics. You can call to your colleague and say, hi, can you please send me this, and just, okay, goodbye, and I need that now. Not in this country. So you should build the trust. You should build relationship with people, and then when you call, you should really, talk and care about your people. You should ask about, I don't know, their mom or their son, because you know already, like, private details. And only after that talk, when you discuss family matters or what was important, I don't know, different stuff, or politics or economics or elections or whatever, only then you can ask, by the way, can you send me the report? Otherwise, you can be perceived as angry, or, I don't know, some bad leader, and something is wrong with you if you're straight to the point. Yeah. So you should understand your people. You should build relationship with your people. You should, I would say that, use the opportunity of networking, learn about the country, about the specifics, about people. And then, as a leader, you will understand how to work in this country with these people. And it's amazing experience. Again, one more example. For example, in these countries, people give you trust, like a credit of trust for 100%. In Baltics and Nordics, I think we don't give people 100% trust. Okay, it's not zero, but it's anyway quite a low level. And then you should prove with your job, with your skills, with your, I don't know, professional, with your knowledge, that you earn this trust, right? So again, as mentioned before, in Turkey, you have 100% trust when you meet people. So you meet them, and that's it. You have a credit. And then if something goes wrong, then people, decrease that level. So again, different perception, how you work with people, how you build relationship and trust. So this is I think the greatest knowledge what I got working in different countries.
And how do you work now? Which way? The Northern European way, or the
It depends. It depends with whom you're working. If you are in Baltics, I cannot say that Latvia or Lithuania is only differs. It differs a bit, but I would say that maybe Baltics and Scandinavia, we are very, very similar. And Eastern Europe, it's again a bit different. You just listen, you learn, you listen, you network, you understand people, and then you behave based on that.
Which are the countries you are responsible for? So you're a regional director. What counts as region for it?
As of today, I'm responsible for Baltic countries, sales in Baltics.
Right. I see your videos about traveling across Baltics, so I think they're great. If people want to follow you on Instagram, then they can find some recommendations of places to eat and stay and stuff like that.
Thank you so much. I think that Baltics is underestimated. It's a great countries to live. I mean, when I came back, for me, it was a bit challenging. So because I came from a huge countries and with a huge economies and projects, and for me coming back to Latvia, to the smaller country, was a bit a challenge. But now living and really enjoying life here, I understand, and I can tell you, we are living luxury life. So my kids, they're going to school, and the cities, both the countries, it's very safe. It's safe. It's green. Living in Riga, 30 minutes, you're in Jurmala. You can go and watch, I don't know, sunset, or if you're early bird, you go to sunrise. You can walk. You have nature around us. A lot of events, cultural events, gastronomic experience, amazing. So we can eat a nice restaurant for quite a affordable money, but which is actually luxury now in many Europe countries. So people cannot afford to go to restaurants like we can here. And accessibility, even going to the exhibition, I mean, go to the museum or Latvian National Museum, you can meet artists themselves. It's very seldom then, I don't know, somewhere in France or UK, in London, you will go to the museum and you will meet artists, maybe on opening ceremony, yes, or event, but not like on daily. We have this access to people. So again, being small, very accessible, and it's great. I mean, it's a great experience, which we enjoy living here. So yeah,
Where did
luxury
you live?
life.
Luxury life, exactly. Yeah, talking about luxury life, did you also live in Switzerland, and was it elsewhere that you lived abroad? I know that you lived in Switzerland and studied executive MBA there. What else did you do abroad?
It was amazing experience, and I learned that all the shops and everything is closed down on Saturday after 12. So you can be ready for the weekend. And for me, coming from the society where everything works almost 24/7 at that time, it was a shock that Saturday afternoon, all shops are closed and people are at home, and nothing really happened in city, in town. And I think it's a great moment which we need to learn as well. And I think Latvia is on the way to be together, you know, to come back to families, enjoying time together, just resting, going out or cooking together, or you know, going to the seaside or to the hiking. What you are doing in Novatore, right? Actively, it's a great experience. I mean, many learnings came from that times.
Did the studies come from after your time at the SEB? How does it fit in your career timeline?
No. I was, I think it was, I graduated in December 2020. So meaning that I was already 40 years old at that time. So, and quite experienced leader. So, and I believe I was one of the youngest EMBA participants. So because they accept with a certain experience of years in leadership positions. So yeah, and it was amazing time. 2 years because IMD is very unique. So you have first model in campus for 27 days. So you are not going out from campus almost. So you're all the time together. Yeah. So you start at 7, and then you have retreats, you have yogas, you have meditation, different days, different stuff. Then you have your education sessions, and then in the evening you have sport activities. And of course, after the sport, you go for networking to one bar, White Horse Bar, because, you know, this is the main place where everybody meet, and it was done. So, and then of course you go back at midnight home, you read your materials and stuff, and then next day start. So, and the 27 days like that. So when you go there, you promise your family and your employer that you will be online, you will talk, you will do the stuff. After 3 days, you understand that actually you will not do that. And then you just switch off, and then you are fully integrated. And of course, it changes your mindset, you know, what is important for you. And then it's very, very interesting. And by the way, in IMG, I don't know if you know or not, they have a fantastic model which is run by Swiss Army, crisis management. When they take you for a few days out from the campus to the Swiss Army, where you live in the tent, in a
Yeah.
crisis situation, and they give you like a simulation of crisis, and then you live in this simulation. So you don't sleep really, you don't eat really. So, and you have each time some kind of crisis happening. So, they train you how to behave, and then all information coming step by step. You get to know first that the plane crashed, and then they teach you what to do, how to spread the roles, who is doing what is the deadlines, and then each 10 minutes or 15 minutes new information coming, and it's worse and worse and worse. So, and you live like that 24 hours or even more. And it's not allowed to go to sleep together, or it's not allowed to go to eat together. So again, you have shifts, how you change the information. Real crisis management in Swiss Army. So, after that, none of the COVID or any other situation, you are afraid. So you are fully prepared.
Mm. I think I remember from our conversations that you mentioned that it wasn't just education for you, the practical knowledge that you got in the classroom, but they also really, really built your confidence. Tell me a little bit more about what that time at the studies gave you.
When you come, you know your company and your roles, what you did, and maybe you're not so confident, but when you start talking in the class and it's a different topics, you understand that you have experience here and there, and you can share, and you can be useful in this project, and you can do this, and then you can see how these projects actually are implemented, and they are great, and with the great marks and great teamwork. Then you really feel confident that with your contribution, with your expertise, with your knowledge, you can be part of something big. I mean, this was amazing experience. And of course the networking, as you know, each education, 50% is our education, is our network. And IMG again was great that we had an education not from one country like Switzerland. It was many countries. We had guys from Canada, US, I think every country in Europe. We had guys from Singapore, Australia. So it was really nice to hear they experience. Some of them were working in the companies which were responsible for continents. I was responsible for countries, and I had teams in countries, and they were responsible for continents. And the learning what you get was amazing. So, and but I think all EMBAs, they boost your confidence and knowledge level, that you really feel you can be minimum president. So when you graduate,
you recommend?
Yeah. I think the learning is definitely must do. For me, learning is very important part of my life. And it doesn't matter, is it a big learning as I had this MBA, or it's a small learning like last summer. I had an opportunity to learn water skis, and now it's a part of my summer hobbies. Now, last week I was on a wakeboard. So again, I'm just mastering my skills, and it takes you out from the comfort zone, which, when you're on the water skis and you're really enjoying, and you know what to do and what should expect, and you really feel great. And then your, I don't know, friends or trainer can tell you, okay, let's try wakeboard. And like it's totally something new, and first reaction of course is no, but then you're like, why not? Let's try, what can happen. And then you try, and you really enjoy, and you master your skills. And for me, learning and even meeting new people and networking in Novatore, and getting to know new things, it's amazing learning. I mean, learning in people experience, people knowledge, it's a great thing.
How many years did you spend abroad?
Oh my God. 17. I was
17.
not. Yes, I left Latvia in 2005, and I came back. Yeah, recently. So 17 years I was not there, not
Mhm.
here. So I'm here now.
Was it all the time in Switzerland? No.
No. 6 months was just an education. I was in Russia. So SEB bought bank in 2005 there, and we as a Baltic team had an opportunity to go and be part of that. And then I had an opportunity to work in the corporate business in Avis and budget group for one investor from Denmark. So this
Mhm.
was a great time. And then it was EMBA, and then it was Radisson. So this is my career
Mm.
and leadership development.
17 years is a long time. And your network then maybe is mostly primarily outside of Latvia. How did you reintegrate?
It was challenging, honestly, because for me, coming back, I was using LinkedIn. So because it was like one of the business tools, our approach to people. And in Baltics, I just, texted in LinkedIn, hi, I'm now working here, and I see we are cooperating. Maybe we can expand our cooperation. Let's meet for coffee. Let's discuss that. And there was no answer for 2 weeks. And after 2 weeks, there was a question, why? And I'm like, okay, because in Turkey, for example, and sorry for coming back to this country, but I love this country. So it was immediate. I could be in the plane knowing that tomorrow's schedule is changing. So because somebody canceled my meeting, and I can call to some partners and say, I'm actually coming. Sorry for last minute invitation, but can you come for breakfast, and we can, have breakfast and discuss our cooperation. And the answer was always sure. And even if I was for breakfast 15 minutes before, people already were there, like already, sitting and waiting you, and always happy to see you, discuss without any agenda. If just, if they have time and availability, why not? Why not to come and then discuss? And maybe during discussion, we will find something how we can cooperate or what we can do more. Then in Riga, we need to set agenda. We need to say from whom we are coming, why we are coming, what is our purpose. So
Right.
a bit different. So, but I really learned that, and I think this our networking via Novatore, via BNI
Mhm.
network, chambers, associations, it really helps. So because there you meet people, and then people know people, how it is.
Mhm.
Then it's working better and better. And I think now after how many years I'm back already, 2.5. So it's really I can tell I have some network already here
Mhm.
locally, a good one.
Mhm. Yeah. So
But
you're
beginning was challenging.
it is challenging, I believe. Yeah, but you already had that international experience, so I guess it's maybe somewhat easier for you to switch your mindset and to be adaptable to the situations and to just the go-getter attitude also, right? Your goal was to expand your network and to build it here. So you're
Yep.
part of AmCham, you're part of BNI, Novatore, other networks?
No, I'm in BNI Moorburgs.
Yeah.
Yeah, Amcham, we together with Evita from Roche, we are
Yeah.
leading Empower Her working
Mhm.
group. This year, it's very new one. Then thanks to you, I'm in Novatore
Mhm.
Club, and yeah, in International School of Riga, contributing with my knowledge, what I can give to them. And yeah, at the time working and being a mom, and then my Marta's project. So
Wow. Right. What would you say is the power of networks?
it's amazing power. I mean, I think it's open every door. It's learning, as I said, when you just share experience, when you talk with people, you can get to know new things, people life stories, people experiences,
Mhm.
travel stories, business story, whatever. So it's amazing tool of learning. And definitely it's amazing tool of support. If you need business, sometimes you just talk with people, and then you understand that actually you can help or they can help you. So, and then you do business together, because, you know, people like to sell, but they don't like to be sold. So it's again, via networking, amazing business opportunities. And what I enjoy in Novatore, it's our sisterhood, because before Novatore, I never really experienced the power of sisterhood. I don't know, maybe I was on the markets where we had a lot of men in leadership, or I didn't feel I was treated somehow differently, or I didn't feel any support from other women. And for me, we all were, it doesn't matter woman or man, we were equal. I always was suffering from aging because I always was young leader. You know, it was difficult for me to prove my knowledge and my skills. And maybe I didn't pay attention to women's support. But now, thanks to you, Dagny and Baiba, and really having this empower for in Namcham as well, and sharing our stories, how we as women can help or who help in our lives. It's amazing. And I support now women, and I can see that the trust what you build when you really can help and you can really support somebody or develop the trust what you gain from this relationship, and how you benefit back, it's amazing. I mean, it's huge power.
Mentoring and then also leading the initiative, right? What is something that you, if there's anything like particular that you want to achieve, what is something that you stand for in the sisterhood?
I think support, if I can support, it's really the important for me. If I can make a change, if I can contribute, I think, yeah, it's really beneficial.
Your experiences, knowledge, contacts, right?
Exactly, yeah. So, and yeah, I think contribution already to some society, to person.
What are the questions that people could come to you about? Sales, definitely, or like your experience previously, right? Work experience, if there's anything else that you could help with.
Probably my personal matter with Marta. So I don't know if any issues with families who has some visual impaired person in the family, or need any support there. I'm glad to assist. And yeah, again, some international experience, or working abroad, or working in different cultures, other cultures, or any network. If I know somebody, I'm always happy to introduce, and happy to assist with my ideas if needed.
See, we have one question in the chat already. Where do you find the time and energy to juggle everything at the same time? So family, work, networking, all the time. I know you do so much, you travel a lot, everything.
Well, it's a great question. Thank you. I think I'm energized by this learning, by getting new things. Even when we talk, I get to know new stuff, and it's really people, engage me, energize me. I'm getting energy from learning from people. Definitely traveling, but it's always new things. Traveling is always new thing as well. I mean, new learning or traveling, it's all new. I think these are things which gives me energy. Of course, close people, family, and I cannot tell I'm perfect, and this is still, I'm learning this. I'm getting there, that things are not perfect. I like perfectionism, I like that everything is settled and, in order, but I cannot do that. So meaning that if I can do something in that way, it's done in that way. If I need to postpone something, which means I need to postpone something. So prioritizing things, something you do and something you postpone. And if somebody is not happy I'm sorry, then somebody's not happy. But I'm getting there, so I'm still struggling, with that.
That's a never-ending story, right?
Yeah. It's a learning curve.
Another question about, you said about planning and prioritizing. Eva is asking, how do you track what you need to do, plan, any tricks to not to get lost in all the tasks? Do you have a notebook? Do you have a digital calendar? What do you do to plan?
Oh, I'm not good in advising. So, I have a calendar, I have my notes, and then I have stickers, and then a red pen, and then, red. So, yeah, but anyway, I think that the prioritizing for me, I should understand what is important. So if it's a working day, it's my working week, or it's a project, then what is a priority to do based on today's perspective? Is it, I don't know, the budget or my calendar of activities which I should insert, and or meeting or business, or what? These are priorities for my work. And then, of course, what comes to family and kids, then yeah, you just prioritize. But kids are already teenagers, it's easier now. When they are small, then you're a driver for weekend, and you drive them from point A to B, and all 2 days. No perfect recipe. Maybe just take I can give an example if you have time.
Yep.
One of my maybe not recipes, but something what I learned working in Radisson. You have a crystal ball, and what will happen if crystal ball will fall? It falls down and it will be, crushed.
Okay.
What you can do, you can put all this glass or crystal things together, put glue on that, and you can put it back to the bowl. But it will not be anymore the bowl which it was used to be, the round. It will be, everybody will see that actually you dropped it down, and actually you try to now fix it back. So it doesn't matter how many days will pass, 1, 2 week, months. Anyway, everybody will saw that the crystal ball was fall down, and everybody will talk about that. So think about your tasks. You might have such tasks. If you fall down, everybody will hear them. Everybody will see they are crushed, they are mashed, and whatever time will go, 1, 2 day, year 2, everybody will talk about that, and they will see that you actually crushed your crystal ball. You cannot have many crystal balls. You can have maybe 3 maximum, because when you have so many crystal balls during the, I don't know, day, it depends again which work you're working. Is it day or week or month, or is it a project, or it's your daily tasks? But you cannot have more than 3 on your table, because it's super important. Then you can have a metal ball. The metal ball which you drop down, it's very loud. It scream, it's everybody can hear, but nothing happened. It's not mashed. You just take it back to your table and it stays there. It's not nice because it's loud, and again, somebody can talk about that, but it's not super, crucial. You can have tasks which, if you don't do, people will scream, or partners, or your colleagues, or your boss will not be happy. Maybe better not to do that to avoid these situations. But even if they happen, nothing really will be, really major circumstances. So, okay, people will talk, but anyway. And you can have such metal balls as well, some 3 to 5 on your table. And then you can have a rubber balls. Rubber balls is something which is, you can throw away. You can throw to another colleague. You should not keep them. Maybe you can, but then you're just, give to, you pass to others. they're light, they going there and back. And, it's many tasks during the day: emails, calls, coffees, chats, small tasks, I don't know, something to do. And we love these rubber balls because it's easy to handle, it's small, and you start to, playing with them. And it's how your day pass. And you can have, I don't know, hundreds of them. And we love them because they're small and, going around makes you busy. But it's not your crystal ball and it's not your metal ball. So it's rubber ball. Stay away. Try to stay away from them or pass them to colleagues or put them on the basket. Concentrate on your crystal ball. What will fall? That's it. You will not make it happen again. You will not fix it. So this mindset helps me always to concentrate. What is my crystal ball? Because during the day, we have so many information. So, a lot of emails, calls, you are distracted by news, by, I don't know, Alaska or whatever, Instagram videos, and you can lose your track. But then what helps me to focus that what is my crystal ball or my crystal balls, and I try to focus on them. And then if I have metal balls, okay, I have second tasks. And then I try to stay away from these rubber balls. And I teach this to my colleagues, to my employees, and then it really helped them when I use the same language. When I say, guys, this is the crystal ball, then everybody knows, okay, alarm, this is a crystal ball. So now we need to really take care of this project or this task. This is super important. This is super urgent. So it helps us to understand each other as well, a bit better. I don't know, maybe it will help you. It helps me to concentrate what is my crystal ball that I cannot, throw it away, or I need to hold and I need to concentrate on this.
Thank you so much. It's I like stories and examples. It helps me kind of create the picture in my head, and I believe
I was not ready. I could visualize, usually I can take a crystal ball and drop it, and then it's mashed, and then it's more spectacular to understand what happened.
Right. I know you have many high pressure phases where I believe you really juggle the crystal ball, metal ball, and rubber balls with a lot of meetings and a lot of tasks in such high pressure phases. How do you stay resilient? What are some non-negotiable routines that you need in order to perform?
If you talk about routines, it's definitely, again, I'm not perfect. I'm getting there, but understood that already 7 hours, minimum 7 hours of sleep, it's a must. So, and I try now not negotiate anymore with myself about that, because sometimes you want to do stuff in the evening and then fly away in the morning and still be productive and then come back and do some budgets and everything. You cannot. Your productivity level is low, and maybe you can live like 1 or 2 days like that, but not in the long term. So minimum 7 hours sleep, is a must. Sport really helps me. So I'm doing sport almost every day, a bit, something, just keeps me moving. And I believe, and actually it was part of EMBA as well, that sport is an important part of our life, so leader's life. I mean, we started our morning with yoga or meditation, and we finished our day with a sport activity or in the gym or running around the lake. So it was very important, the health and sport lessons. Meditation is super important. Again, I'm getting there. I'm not very good in that yet. But I try to say thank you to myself and to understand what I achieved during the day, or what was my learning lesson. And I try to think and look on things not like on a failure, even if maybe something didn't happen what I expected, but as a learning. And again, it thanks myself or thanks today that this learning happened and I can be smarter for the future. And of course, family, because sometimes we forget that family gives us the power and support. We always want to, as women, as strong women, strong mothers, we want to lead everything, control everything, do everything, and then we believe that we are the ones who run everything, and we don't accept support maybe from our families or close members. And what I learned that we need to accept this help and support and really enjoy that. And it's why we need this close people to support each other.
Regarding the mindset and things, so is there a mindset or belief that you had to unlearn to grow? Somehow that you understood that this doesn't serve me anymore, I have to take this away from myself.
I believe yes, this questioning yourself, analyzing situations, it's not needed. It's a waste of time, and it's suck your energy. So the thinking forward, positive thinking, and gives you energy, and I'm getting here as well, so I'm still not confident as I want to be, and I'm still analyzing some things, believing it could be done better, but I'm learning not to do that. I'm learning how to take the learning lesson and go forward with that, and not go into details again and again. I think this is something which I don't want to admit anymore.
To me, you are one of the self-confidence role models. So again.
Oh, thank you. Again, really? I'm getting there. It's a long. A recipe for myself is always when I talk with somebody, and you have a high level days and you have a low energy days. And then it's a low energy day, you are not self-confident, and everything is bad, and then I try to put it a paper and write some good things what I did. I don't know, in a year, in the last year, or I don't know, take 5 years, or in your lifetime if you're doing a great big project, and you will see that you actually are writing many things what you did. And then when you feel that you're not really self-confident, look on this list, which is you who did it. I mean, you reached that. And believe in yourself, and appreciate yourself. I mean, put the list, look on this, and really
fact-based, right?
Yeah, and I think that we need to support each other as women as well. We need to say good things to each other. We sometimes believe that, oh, it's obvious, she has a beautiful smile, or she has reached this position, or she now elected there. And we're like, oh, it's obvious, well done. But we need to appreciate that. I mean, it really boosts our energy, and I believe we can support each other and in our sisterhood. It's amazing thing. I was recently in MOT education as a trainer. You posted in LinkedIn about that as well. And, random people together in the group, 2 days, somewhere in the woods. And then after 2 days, they should write good things about you, or not good things, just things about you. And I have show you my plate where people wrote.
Sweet.
And you don't know who is writing this because it's on your back, and then everybody are coming and writing something, and you do the same, and then you take and write this, and it's so positive, so energetic, and you're like, wow, it's really about me. Yes, it's me, but it's really, grow your energy and confidence. So I think we should do it more and more often.
Right. I have actually done it in some of our family gatherings and also in friends' parties. And when you will do it in class, when you come to the 9th grade and you have to do this exercise in class and your students will do it for you, it's also, it's
Oh,
just so sweet.
very
So
emotional and touchy, I think. Yeah.
it is, yeah. And the closer the people to you and the more they know you, then it's also deeper. However, the first impression of people, as you said, you have spent only one day with those people and they write all those things about you. It's the first impression. It's also very touching, I think, and great to experience. We have a couple of minutes left and I have some more questions to you. And one of those is about support that you mentioned. What is the next big thing for you and how can we help you?
Uh, I'm 45 this year, so and then I still believe that something big is coming, something
Yeah.
around the corner. How I can, with my knowledge and my experience, can contribute to society, to country, to kids. I don't know to whom and where, but I know the big thing is coming, and I can really be useful and share what I know and what I learned. So when it will come, I will let you know
Okay.
what support I need. Yeah, but I believe that yeah we are changing the world. We are we live in one country. We live in society. It's why I'm contributing to school, because kids, you know, this is our future. This is our future country. So we are changing environment where we live, and we are changing it for good, for ourselves, for our kids. So
Mm-hmm.
it really motivates me to do more.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Thank
believe
you.
that more will come.
Thank you for that investment and also joining Mott and everything. I think you're doing amazing things. Thank you so much. A couple more questions. So,
Sure.
what if someone wants an international career, but they haven't done that one step? What is your advice to them?
Oh, definitely do that. Look for opportunities, be open, look around. I don't know, open, talk about that in your network, in your communities, in LinkedIn. I cannot now in the last minutes to talk how to find a job abroad, but if you have this opportunity, definitely use it. I must say it's the best thing what can happen, that you go to another country and live there and experience and work there and
Mm-hmm.
contribute there. The best learning in the life for me. So
Mm-hmm.
definitely go and do.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. What is a characteristic you appreciate in other leaders?
Openness, trust,
Mm-hmm.
honestly,
Mm-hmm.
honesty, so that support
Mm-hmm.
as well. And yeah, I love positive people, energized people.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
That's
Yeah,
a
I
lot.
think
A lot.
yeah, I think positive energy, trust, being open. Yeah, this is very important.
Thank you so much, Inga. Thank you for spending this hour with us. Before I do the closing words, what is something you would like to leave us with? Ceļavārdi or ceļamaize?
Ceļamaize. For me, takeaways for my life, it's always learning. Learn new things. If it's not even an education as a learning, learning new skills. I don't know, learn how to be barista or a new sport, or just network around and learn from other people something new, or travel if you have a possibility and opportunity, and learn a new culture, new language. I think the learning is super important, and then stay positive, energized, and yeah, and never look at what happened as a failure. Always take a lesson as a learning and go forward. Only forward looking view and open mind. Yeah, be curious.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much, Inga, for sharing your a little part of your career and life. I look forward to continuing the conversations either in Novatore Club community or elsewhere where I meet you. The next Mission Executive Live conversation will take place in September, and I wish you all a good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining.
And thank you for having me. It was great to be here and share and talk, and yeah, great community. I'm really happy to be part of Novatore.
Thank you so much, Inga. I see also thank yous coming in the chat.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
Have a good evening. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.